If you can do it, don't buy
Today, my brother wants to make 80% of the parts of the
Make
pipe
it yourself
machine
throughout
by
the video is a bit
process.
long.
Every
Please be
second is
patient
amazing.
and watch it.
And we got a rectangular plate.
Put it on the cutter ready to cut.
Compared to old-fashioned
The
cutting
effect
machines,
of the new model is that it is faster.
sparks and splattered iron
have been
filings.
well changed.
In the blink of an eye, the two steel plates
Next,
were divided
remove the edge
and
of the bow
completed.
and arrow.
The simple bows and arrows are basically
Fit the two
formed
pieces together.
and weld the edges slightly. This is also done to save trouble.
The two pieces can be spread together.
Secure the bow and arrow to
Spread
the
the
lathe.
hole at the position just
Now
measured.
the two pieces of steel are spread
It can
out
be
together.
said
that the finished product is not bad at all. With the completion of the center
Now
hole,
start
removing marginal debris. Now the cylinder of the car.
It is the sails of the plane tube
Sharp
machine
driveway
after that.
running up. There's no sloppiness. Start using the knife to eliminate the central
In the
soup hole of the
process,
shaft.
you
need to use a small washing knife first to make
Then
the
use the
basic
large
soup
knife
hole
again.
first. Perform to processing. The advantage of this is faster processing.
Ensure accuracy.
By now,
How
you
should the
probably
shaft
guessed.
just now be used?
That's right. It's a
The shaft.
reinforcement between the pieces of steel. Use a wrench to tighten the screws by hand. At this point, the first bow and arrow will basically take shape. With the first piece, there must be a second
Now
piece.
start
processing and manufacturing the second
It
bow
is still
and arrow.
poly-
Polishing the bow and arrow to remove the edge iron filings. Mark the steel surface again with nails. Fixed on lathe. Use a washer to mark the soup hole just
Because
now. the little brother polished the steel, the
in
edges are
advance.
not
So
welded.
these
the steel plates have to separate the soup holes. At this time, the machine tool was replaced
A
with
9
new
key is
bow
about
and
to be
arrow
reborn.
processing.
Be reused.
What is installed now is my brother's self-made driveway
So
despite
fixing.
the fact that this thing is so small,
Let's see, brother.
it's actually
How to operate
incredibly
this lane.
useful. That's right. Now the tools are hand-out. You can jump and change the square
Mainly
at will. Used for angular and difficult to undo positions. Use a grinder to remove residual iron filings from a lump of iron to a component. Use a ruler to measure the distance to the central
little
axis.
brother
knocked out the half-circle mark again. These marks are about to be drilled holes. As the holes form, now start cutting off the excess. He took out the familiar small hammer to separate the success of
bow
cutting
and
part
arrow
separation
as
is
soon as
about to sand the irregular part of the edge to remove. Now the little parts the puppy is holding. Can you guess what it is? Exactly. This cube needs to be fixed on this bow and arrow. For bows and arrows appear in
What do you
sequence.
think of
my brother's technology? I can see that for this handmade, the little brother has put a lot of thought into it. Fix the steel plate bow and arrow that
Measure
was
the
just
fit
erected between the parts. It can be seen that for handmade.
My brother loves it very much.
Every production is so detailed and surprising. Fix the steel plate and drill the remaining part again. With the basic molding, now start testing the size of the screw hole. Every screw hole needs to be tested. The fine tradition of care is vividly reflected. It can be clearly found now. How is the square just welded used? Yes, solid positioning for fixing
Did you
iron
guess?
pipes. The master took out a very neat piece of steel. Use a laundry knife to pan holes in the lathe again. The cut part can just fit into the iron pipe. Use welding to fix the position just now. For finished bows and arrows are welded like this. The ingenious little brother works the same way. Satisfactory. Put the bow and arrow on the machine. Now start installing the pipe bender. You're right. Hands can't bend an iron pipe. Then we can increase the pressure with the help of equipment.
Yes,
Here's the
that's right.
hydraulics. Hydraulic device. It can increase the power of the machine at the same time. Better change object shape and force distribution. Now, what my brother revoked is
Fixtures
hydraulic
on
pressure
rods.
under the glue of the knife washer.
Bows
Bows and arrows change at a speed visible to the naked eye. After that, the edge processing has reached a suitable state. Brother, use the right for parts. Start alignment soldering. Exactly. Make the little brother smile more. It's the butter nozzle that's twisting. With this, you can put more butter in it. The service life of the hydraulic sense is also very good. Cut again. It's a fixture for holding hydraulic rods. Now let's appreciate how little brother reinforced the hydraulic rod. As the shaft is pushed in, that's the end of it. Now we're going to do the soup hole just now. Fix hydraulic sensation. You have a point of support. The usefulness of hydraulic pressure. Be able to play well. What is going on now is the lifting test of the hydraulic sense. The main function of the cut square tube is to place the fixed frame of the machine.
正在对框架接触位焊接已达到固定作用。就这样，一个简易的方形固定架便成型了。正方体的架子，横面钢材的焊接自然也少不了。 光有架子是不够的，小哥还贴心地准备了盖，并将其焊接牢靠。4个车轮也开始固定，这么做的目的也是为了更方便的运输和移动。 一块槽钢也被放置在机器上，开始对其夯土。这个位置的焊接是固定弯管器的支架，有了这个，才能更好地使弯管器发挥最大的作用。接下来，小哥开始对基础安装了。 这个东西可真太有用了，一个圆铁盘就此成型，省时又省力。找准中心位，对中心点进行夯口。师傅拿出了一个类似罗盘的圆尺，这个刻度尺应该是准备放在刚刚的圆盘上。有了刻度尺，在弯管时就省了不少力气。 使用丝锥钻出小号螺丝孔，为了成品的美观改变颜色，自然是少不了的。3颗螺丝将刻度尺固定在圆盘上，大家觉得成品怎么样？是不是档次提升了不少？ 开始将刻度尺安装在弓箭上。这3个机器不在小哥的制造范围，所以小哥选择了最省力的办法，花钱购买单侧机器。现在让我们观看小哥的组装阶段。 第 底座的安装同样使用焊接起码更加结实，使用双手将螺丝拧紧，也准备进入下一个步骤了。现在小哥准备制作一个铁箱子，铁箱子的材料就是这个。分别去掉2个钢材的底部。这样的摆放可以存储更多东西，使用焊接将其加固。成型后的铁箱子确实更能负责了，对于精度有很高的要求，不能出现泄漏，所以看得出小哥在制作这个零件时小心翼翼。将地面焊上2条固定位之后，可以使用螺丝固定更结实。一个小型的中转阀也被安装上，2个机器之间的橡胶管也正在被安装。剩余的橡胶管也被一一安装。贴心的准备了一个放置台，有了这个东西，机器则不会显得杂乱。现在是成品后的样子，大家觉得怎么样？丝毫不亚于在外面购买的新品。每一个位置都被精心的制作，连颜色显得都那么潮流。现在让我们观看小哥如何操作这台机器吧。刚刚的刻度时正好得到了很好的使用，需要多少角度只需把压力增至多少便成型。如需90度，则使用液压杆推至90度即可，出来的成品便是90度直角。 当然了，随着管粗细还可以更换圆盘，更换圆盘之后可以弯曲更多种类的铁管。大家觉得小格自制机器怎么样？好了，视频到最后了，谢谢大家观看。